Hello and welcome everyone. In today's video, we are going to learn about output parsers in LangChain. Output parsers are responsible for taking the output of an LLM and transforming it to a more suitable format. This is very useful when you are using LLMs to generate any form of structured data. Besides having a large collection of different types of output parsers, one distinguishing benefit of LangChain output parsers is that many of them support streaming. Language models output text, but many times you may want to get more structured information than just text back. This is where output parsers come in. Output parsers are classes that help structure language model responses. There are two main methods an output parser must implement. Get format instructions, a method which returns a string containing instructions for how the output of a language model should be formatted. Parse, a method which takes in a string, assumed to be the response from a language model, and parses it into some structure. Let's get started. First, we will create the virtual environment with follow this command. Our virtual environment has been created. Now we will activate our virtual environment using name of the virtual environment /scripts/activate command. After activate the virtual environment, we will create the requirements txt file to write down the required libraries for this project. Now run this command to install all the required libraries. All the required libraries has been installed. For LLM, we will use OpenAI. Now, we will set up our environment variables. These variables include our API keys for OpenAI, which we will store securely using a.env file. This ensures our sensitive information stays safe. Create the .env file. Put your OpenAI_API_ key here. To get the OpenAI API key, open your browser and type OpenAI API key and sign up. Now click on API keys and click on Create API key. Copy the API key and paste it in .env file. Create a new file to write the code. First, we will learn about the StrOutputParser. The StrOutputParser is a straightforward yet powerful tool within the LangChain ecosystem. Its primary function is to convert the output of a language model, whether from an LLM or a chat model, into a string format. This conversion is crucial for applications that require a uniform output format for further processing or display to end users. Import necessary modules to load environment variables. Import OS Datetime. Import the chat OpenAI class to interact with the OpenAI language model. From LangChain_OpenAI import chat OpenAI. Import the chat prompt template to define the input prompt. From LangChain_core.prompts import chat prompt template. Load environment variables from a.env file. Datetime.load_datetime. Initialize the language model using the API key from the environment variables. LLM equals chat OpenAI. API_key equals OS. Datetime. OpenAI_API_key. Define a prompt template with a placeholder for input. Prompt equals chat prompt template. From _template. Input. Create a chain combining the prompt and language model. Chain equals prompt LLM. Invoke the chain with the input, who is SRK, and print the result. Print, chained, invoke, input, who is SRK. You can see the result is not coming in string. To get the result in string, we will use the StrOutputParse. Import the StrOutputParser to handle string outputs. From LangChain_core output_parsers import StrOutputParser. Initialize the string output parser. Output_parser equals StrOutputParser. Update the chain with output_parser. Chain equals prompt LLM output_parser. Now run the file. Here you can see the result is coming in string. In this example, we create a simple chain where the input prompt is processed by the language model and then parsed as a string. This is useful for straightforward queries where you expect a textual response. Next, let's look at the DatetimeOutputParser. This parser is perfect for handling date and time outputs. Let's see the example of DatetimeOutputParser. Now we will comment the StrOutputParser part. Import the DatetimeOutputParser to handle date and time outputs. From LangChain, output_parsers import DatetimeOutputParser. Here we will use prompt template instead of chat prompt template. Import the prompt template to define the input prompt with formatting instructions. From LangChain_core.prompts import prompt template. Initialize the DatetimeOutputParser. Output_parser equals DatetimeOutputParser. Define a prompt template with placeholders for format instructions and query. Include formatting instructions from the Datetime parser. Prompt equals prompt template. From _template. Template equals answer the user query. \n format _instructions \n query \n. Partial variables equals format instructions output_parser. Get format instructions. Create a chain combining the prompt, language model, and output parser. Chain equals prompt LLM output_parser. Invoke the chain with the query, when was Bitcoin founded, and store the result in output. Output equals chained. Invoke query, when was Bitcoin founded. Print the parse datetime output. Print output. Here, you can see the result in datetime format. Here, the DatetimeOutputParser helps format and parse dates from the model's response. This is especially useful for questions about historical events or scheduling. Now, let's move to the comma-separated list output parser. This one is ideal for extracting lists from the model's output. Let's see how it will be done. First, comment the DatetimeOutputParser part. Import the comma-separated list output parser to handle comma-separated list outputs. From LangChain, output_parsers import comma-separated list output parser. Initialize the comma-separated list output parser. Output_parser equals comma-separated list output parser. Get the formatting instructions from the parser. Format instructions equals output_parser. Get format instructions. Define a prompt template with placeholders for subject and format instructions. Specify that the prompt will take a subject as input. Include formatting instructions from the list parser. Prompt equals prompt template. Template equals list 5, subject. \n format instructions. Input variables sad face subject. Partial variables equals format instructions format instructions. Create a chain combining the prompt, language model, and output parser. Chain equals prompt LLM output_parser. Invoke the chain with the subject, ice cream flavors, and print the result. Print, chained, invoke, subject, ice cream flavors. Here you can see the result of the list of ice cream flavors. This example shows how to generate a comma-separated list. The comma-separated list output parser ensures the output is parsed into a clean list format, which is great for enumerations. Now, let's move to the PydanticOutputParser. PydanticOutputParser stands out as a versatile and powerful tool. Leveraging the Pydantic library, it specializes in JSON parsing, offering a structured way to represent language model outputs. Now, comment the comma-separated list output parser part. Import the list type from the typing module. From typing, import list. Import the PydanticOutputParser to handle structured outputs using Pydantic models. From LangChain, output_parsers import PydanticOutputParser. Import base model and field from Pydantic for defining structured data models. From LangChain_core.pydantic_v1 import base model, field. Define a Pydantic model for an actor's filmography with 2 fields. A string field for the actor's name. A list of strings for the names of films. Class actor, base model. Name. str equals field. Description equals name of an actor. Film_names. List. str equals field. Description equals list of names of films they starred in. Initialize the PydanticOutputParser with the actor model. Parser equals PydanticOutputParser. Pydantic_object equals actor. Define a prompt template with placeholders for format instructions and query. Specify that the prompt will take a query as input. Include formatting instructions from the Pydantic parser. Prompt equals prompt template. Template equals answer the user query. \n format instructions \n query \n. Input variables sad face query. Partial variables equals format instructions parser. get_format_ instructions. Create a chain combining the prompt, language model, and output parser. Chain equals prompt LLM parser. Invoke the chain with the query. Generate the filmography for Shah Rukh Khan and print the result. Print, chained, invoke, query. Generate the filmography for Shah Rukh Khan. Here, you can see the result. Name represents the actor name and film_names represent the list of the films of actor. In this example, we define a Pydantic model for an actor's filmography. The PydanticOutputParser ensures the output adheres to this structured format, making it perfect for more complex and nested data. So, in this video we learned about output parsers and LangChain. And we see the example of StrOutputParser, DatetimeOutputParser, comma-separated list output parser, and Pydantic output parser. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.